you have returned. I worried you would not. My name is Maximor Wisewing. Please take a seat, my dear student, and feel free to avail yourself with a snack as we explore the next subject, the Emberfall Comet. But let us first take a close look at the geography of Wormhaven. In the northwestern region of the continent, we find Emberfall Bay, an almost perfectly circular body of water separated from the rest of the sea by a mountain range rising from the waters. Time has worn those once towering heights down, and a whole section in the north are simply gone, leaving a gap in the wall that we now find a useful passageway for shipping goods and services. This unique geography is not a natural occurrence. During the Sundering, Egeron, the god of war, launched a surprise attack upon an enemy of his faction, the great goddess of the chromatic dragons, Empress Melithra. You can call it what you wish: fate, luck, the will of the gods, or even an accident of chaos. But the five-headed Empress of the Chromatics had made her home on Tana, where Emberfall Bay now sits. The attack took the Empress completely by surprise, and so far as we know, she was destroyed by the impact of the comet, combining her energy with that of the comets in a devastating detonation that forever changed the face of Wormhaven. A massive wave of radiant fire rippled across the land, wiping Tana clean, leaving nothing but stone and ash in its wake. But the gleaming Senate here in Goldenscale had received a divine warning and had set in motion a plan to protect the eastern half of the realm. Wizards, priests, and druids, under the influence of the Senate, scaled to the top of the mountains that split Wormhaven down the center. There they erected a wall of magical energy that reached into the clouds. When the blast wave hit the wall, it shattered, but it held long enough to redirect the explosion harmlessly out of the atmosphere of Tana. What was left behind was an enormous crater and a wasteland that covered everything west of the Embershield Mountains, and a sizable island to the north, now known as Cinderblight Isle. The summer city of Solaris is possibly the largest port in Wormhaven, with trade ships coming and going from across all of Tana. This makes Emberfall Bay one of the most important waterways on the entire planet, and perhaps equally as treacherous. Pirates, sea monsters, and strange disappearances have been a constant problem as far back as records reach. The bay is also the only location where the ore required to manufacture cold iron can be found. And that shall be the focus of our next lesson. Until then, you are dismissed, my student. Go now and return.